Hi guys, my name is Megan and today I've got my April TBR for you. Alright, so today we're talking all about the things I'm planning to read for April, so let's go ahead and just dive right in. Alright, so first up, like always, we're going to start off with the ebooks that I'm planning to read this month. The first of which is Common Goal. This one I'm pretty sure I started at the end of March. So this is the fourth book in the Game Changer series. This is following Kyle and Eric. Eric is a retired hockey player who has just been divorced, and Kyle is the bartender at the Kingfisher bar, and they have a kind of friends with benefits, and Kyle is helping Eric explore his sexuality. So this one I really liked it the first time, so this is definitely a reread for me, and I'm so excited to dive back into their story. And next up I have Alpha Dragon's Wolf. This is the final book in the Dragon Fate Games series. This is book number 7. This is following Poppy and Vile, and they have a little bit of a history, and I'm so excited. So if you guys are interested in Omegaverse and Omegaverse books, as well as like a bachelor style dating show, this is definitely the book series for you. These books are fantastic, and this is the book I have been waiting for because it's been teased since like book 2 that these two have had a little bit of a history. So I'm excited to see where their story goes. And the final ebook that I'm going to try to get to this month is Role Model. This is my favorite book out of the Game Changer series. This is following Harris and Troy. Troy is getting a second chance on a hockey team full of queer players. While he was a bit of an asshole when he was on a different team with a toxic friend, that friendship is broken up. Harris, the social media manager for the team, is basically the only person that will talk to him for a while, and they make a really great friendship that develops into so much more. And like I said, this is my favorite book out of this series. Yeah, I'm so excited to dive into this month. And now we are on to the physical books that I'm planning to read this month, and there are quite a few. So the first up is a Vigil in the Mourning. This is the 4th book in the Soulbound series. This is following Patrick Collins, who is the magical equivalent of an FBI agent, and the gods basically run amok through his life and they own his soul, and he has fallen in love with a werewolf, and they have been soul bonded. And like, I don't want to know too much going into this because, you know, 4th book, I do know our main couple is kind of spending a lot of time in separate cities because of a case, but that's all I really want to know because the series is so good. It's a series I would highly recommend. Next up I have my first graphic novel for the month, and that is Covenant Volume 3. This is following Ezra, who is an exorcist with having a crisis of faith, and it's also following Sunny, who is a demon or maybe half demon, and it's them kind of falling in love while also being like trying to figure out what's going on with Sunny. And I'm so excited to dive into this because Volume 3. Next up I have The Entanglement of Rival Wizards. This is following Sebastian and Elfior. Sebastian is human, Elfior is half elf, and they are kind of college rivals, academic rivals, and they are forced to share a lab space one semester, and it's them kind of fighting each other over it, but also like realizing that their work will be better together and kind of falling in love. So it's an academic rivals to lovers, and I'm so here for it. And just this cover just looks so happy. And the second book I think is coming out maybe this summer. My second graphic novel this month is going to be Dinosaur Sanctuary Volume 2. This is a manga following a dinosaur zoo. So it's basically like what Jurassic Park should have been, where these dinosaurs are treated humanely and in a zoological setting, like, you know, with actual animal husbandry skills. And I'm just so excited for this because, you know, Volume 2, I'm still in my dinosaur like obsession, so yes please. And then the last book that I'm thinking I'm gonna get to this month is Spellbound. This is following 2 sorcerers who are just trying to break a curse maybe, and like, I don't want to know too much going into this. Is like magic and I think some haunted houses, but also like trying to break a curse so that they can keep their magic. And yeah, I don't want to know too much going into this. It looks really fun, and just like the cover art is really pretty. Also, this would be my first FT Lukens book, so I'm excited. Those are the things that I'm planning to read in April. What are you guys planning to read? Let me know down below. If you guys like this video, don't forget the like button. If you haven't already but would like to, go and hit the subscribe button. And if you'd like to follow me on social media for more bookish stuff, check out the links down below. Alrighty, bye guys!